Hey guys, it's Cult of Sly, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a custom loot chest in Fortnite Creative, as well as a custom weapon rack, the kind of thing you see in Halo Infinite. First things first, I'm going to show you this chest that I made. It is made out of pieces mostly from the agency gallery. I'm going to take it apart a little bit here so you can see kind of what it's made of. It's made of this same box piece, just resized in different ways, as well as this, I think it's like an ice hockey table from the agency gallery as well. It also has this military torch light that you get in the military lights gallery. This light is very customizable with different colors and brightnesses. One thing that's really important for these custom chests that I'm going to show you how to make is you need to have a open lid and a closed lid for this to work. We're going to need to grab an item spawner, place that right in front of the chest. I'm going to go over all the important settings with you. Items respawn, set that to off. Base visible in game, set that to off. Random items, I'm going to set that on random so that you can put as much loot as you want into this, and it's only going to give you one of the possibilities. If you want this to give you fixed items, put that on off. Make sure time before first spawn is set to never, as well as time between spawns. Initial movement of item, put that on toss. Continuously spawn items, put that on. And then the last setting, spawn item when receiving from channel 1. Now we're going to dump the weapon possibilities that we want to spawn into this item spawner. If you want this to be more like a battle royale chest and give you different healing items as well, we'll grab some up, copy the item spawner, clear out the inventory but leave all the settings, and then drop the items you want into it. Grab a button and I'll go over all the settings with you. Now these are all the settings that I modified. There's not that many of them. I upped the interact time of the button. This reset delay setting is probably the most important part if you want the chest to be relootable. So we're going to set this up for 10 seconds just for the sake of the video, but in a real map you'd probably set this up to be a minute or 2 minutes or something. I changed the interaction text to open chest, and when interacted with, transmit on channel 1. Now we're going to grab the prop manipulator, attach it to the open lid, and copy these settings. It needs to start hidden, show props when receiving from channel 1, hide when receiving from channel 2. Now copy this prop manipulator and flip-flop the channels so it's show when receiving from channel 2 and hide when receiving from channel 1. With this one, make start hidden set to no. And attach this to the closed lid of the crate. The last thing, we have a timer device. And these are the modified settings for this one. Make sure the duration matches the reset delay you set on the button. So we did 10 seconds there, so we're going to do 10 seconds here. Completion behavior, put that reset. Turn the visibility during game and the HUD to no. Turn out the audio effects as well. Start when receiving from channel 1, and on success, transmit on channel 2. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, you walk up to the chest, and when you open it, it's going to pop the lid open and spawn your items. After the amount of time we set, so 10 seconds, it's going to close and be lootable again. Now that you know how to make and set up a custom chest, we're going to go over how to do a custom weapon rack, the kind that you see in Halo Infinite. The first thing we're going to need is an item placer. Allow respawn, put that on, and then just like before, we're going to set a respawn time, so 10 seconds for that. When item granted, transmit on channel 3. Now we put it right in here, tuck her in there pretty deep, that's what she said. Now we're going to need to put a front on this weapon rack like so. Now let's deal with the prop manipulator. For this, make sure it's on start hidden yes, and show props when receiving from channel 3, hide props when receiving from channel 4. And then we just need to attach this to the front of the weapon rack. Instead of using this basic timer device, I'm going to use this older time objective device. It has a lot of settings that we don't need to worry about. So let's take a look at the modified ones. Make sure hologram until activated is set to no, countdown visible no, completion behavior reset, disable the urgency mode and all the start, stop, and restart filters, turn off the audio effects, turn off the sounds, make sure that it's start when receiving from channel 3 and when completed transmit on channel 4. Also, make sure that the time matches the time that you put on that item placer device. Now that we have that placed, we're going to make sure it works. So you walk up to the weapon rack, and when you pick it up, it's going to close the weapon rack, and the timer is going to go off until it's done, and then it'll spawn a new weapon, and you'll be able to pick that up as well. Perfect. We still got the old version of this chest working just fine. And there you have it. That's how you make custom loot chests and weapon racks in Fortnite Creative.